Hello there, I'm Aldrahill and welcome back to another Victoria 3 video, this time making the world worse! It's Merry Christmas! So of course I have to make the world a worse place. I'm not going to be improving anyone's quality of life, I'm going to be making it more terrible. So why not start with one of the worst nations for standard of living possible, Russia! Not only are they a little bit problematic right now, they're also problematic in Vicky, with really crappy standard of living, really crappy literacy, and some bad laws. We are going to be making the landowners and the military rich and powerful, lowering the standard of living as low as possible for our lower classes, and fighting endless revolutions, and probably splintering apart, or maybe spreading the joy of autocracy across the world. If you love the idea of me making the world a worse place, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more challenge videos just like this through Vicky and E4 and all other kinds of games as well. Also, I'd love it if you'd leave me some other ideas for some cool challenges in Vicky and other games, because I'm really enjoying these. Just like super specific. I can't promise that I will make the world worse in every game though. Right, Russia. We've got Nikolai Romanov and we've just got the Gentry Assembly in government. I am playing with the Anvid AI mod, so things are going to be a little bit better economically. I think the main thing though is keeping these guys happy and the armed forces happy. Also, we are on traditionalism. We might consider trying to leave it. We want to stay as monarchy. That's the rule. Monarchy and autocracy the whole game. Probably going to end up going that evil looking citizenship one. Don't say its name, and outlaw dissent. Very first thing we're going to be doing is a bit of an exploit. We are going to be encouraging exports onto grain, and this is going to cause a fun event in just a little while, which we're going to use to our benefit. We're going to be making some money from tariffs on wood, and we're just going to start out by improving our industry, just trying to add a little bit more money circulating through the economy before we really start to make everything worse. We're going to also start out by getting a dedicated police force immediately, because we're going to need it as soon as possible. And we're just going to keep building construction sectors and gradually, like, set up some wood, you know, just like normally. Right, normal. We're also going to be very cheeky and start to colonize into Japan, because I want it, not you, Japan. Since we are on wooden building construction, I'm just going to try and build quite a lot of wooden stuff anywhere. Oh my god, that was so fast to get a dedicated police force. That's fantastic. I'm going to try and get the rural folk and armed forces in as well into government. It might be a bit of a problem. I think it's going to be okay. It's just going to allow me so many more forms of government that's really useful. Another thing we need to do is we need to try and get closed borders. I'm just going to try and do that real quick. Also, Circassia and this weird little place, they need to die. Oh, the Ottomans side with Circassia. My friend, you are making a mistake. Well, it's looking like the war is kicking off. We're going to be taking a lot of stuff. For some reason, everything on the Ottomans is one front. That's absolutely not how that's supposed to work. Lay me back down. I forgot these places are not actually incorporated. I gotta start incorporating. Yes, gold already. Deal. Also, we don't care about making enough grain to feed our people. Let's just change every single one of my wheat farms to vineyards so we can sell wine to rich people. Oh, the Ottomans are embargoing us. However will I survive? Time to import all of the silk from Qing. Alright, time to fight the Ottomans and take a bunch of stuff from them. Obviously, we'll very quickly wipe these guys out. The Ottomans aren't actually here. I love you, corn laws. We got a grain of power. Every country needs an aristocracy to rule its lessers. Corn law leverage. Political strength of aristocrats 40%. And 10% become more loyalist. Here's the first negative event. Oh god, no bread, no freedom. 2% of lower strata pops become more radical. That'll be fun. Gold in Alaska. Let's go. The Ottomans are literally putting up no fight whatsoever. We're just destroying them. Alright, I had to kick the rural folk out of the government to increase everything. Our legitimacy was getting too low, but look at that. 38,000 extra loyalists per month. Hell yeah. Alright, here is the wonderful event, the Modern Conservative. This gets us a brand new leader in Russia. And this means that the new chap is a market liberal. Oh crap, actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that. He doesn't actually want agrarianism. Oh no, he doesn't actually want agrarianism. He wants interventionism, but I can't do that because I... Oh no, I've got serfdom. Alright, I guess we'll reload that, go back to Sergei Uvarov. It actually makes it impossible. Interestingly, this makes the landowners, keeping him and choosing the other option actually makes him super unpopular because he was a corn law. The good thing is we get 10% of all labor and peasant pops in Russia becoming more loyalist. I wonder if I can use this again later. Oh yeah, behold our new borders. And war reps. Oh, that helps a ton. How much is the war rep? 7k. Alright. The smart people are trying to grow in political strength. Absolutely not. Chop their heads off. Goodbye. I just finished beating up the Ottomans, and now it's the Egyptian-Ottoman crisis. Oh my god. Absolutely, yes. Hello, my chum. We will be happy to support you. Ah, lame. I wanted to help the Egyptians, but they just backed out. There it is. Time to suppress and oppress. Let's go. We are losing so much money. I think we actually just need to go straight to central archives. Screw banking. We need that government capacity. And oh my god, agrarianism immediately. So good. Aristocrats investment pool. That is fantastic. Oh Christ, though, my bureaucracy lost. Owie, 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 owie. All right. A little bit of debt is coming. We just lost a lot of bureaucracy, but we're working on getting more. It's gonna be fine. France wants a trade agreement. Now, while that would be really, really nice, the thing is I need to make all my money from trade, and I make a lot of money from trade. So that's gonna be a no. Actually, it's gonna be a yes, because I'll probably need to import luxury goods from you later on. Big problem. They are very upset with me, and unfortunately, all of our amazing logging camps, because we use sawmills, actually have capitalists. With merchant guilds, we can get more shopkeepers. Shopkeepers also support industrial. No. Oh, that's so frustrating. Damn. Just realized that I can get silk in Armenia. Oh, I can stop importing it. That would be fantastic. Who works in this? Aristocrats. Hell yeah. Build a ton of them. Cotton too. We should make all the cotton we can. This is fantastic. I think the thing is I need to just keep aristocrats really, really strong and lower capitalism. The wall-going logging industry is really helpful. The thing is, it's actually kind of bad because it hires too many capital. If I go to simple forestry, it would actually mean that I could change to merchant guild. I don't know, we'll figure it out, but getting things like cotton and silk is really... Look at all this silk and cotton we're gonna make. We're gonna make our own clothing industry and then just export it to other people. I think one thing I'm gonna need to do is I'm probably gonna have a ton of revolutions. The problem with the revolutions is I'm gonna have to fight a lot of people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start building barracks kind of everywhere so as to be able to train up troops all over the world. So if a province explodes, I can just have an army ready to defeat them no matter what. I think it'll work all right. Oh boy, if you can just look above my Christmas hat. Serfdom abolished. People are trying to abolish serfdom. Never gonna happen. This is so fun. This is OCD plenty. I'm normally so happy to get this event because I can be like, oh, extra loyalty and wow, minimum expected standard of living. Although actually, no, I am gonna do that because I want my pops and... No, never mind, I'm wrong. Yeah, let the rich people become crazy rich and the poor people very poor. Oh no, there's an Alaskan earthquake. I better help people and give them money, or... I always forget to colonize if you're playing as someone like Russia, but you have so many pops that you can colonize almost instantly. It's insane. This patch is so weird. Austria is always doing terrible things. Look at that. Why are they a protectorate? Stop it. I want to attack them. No. Here's a problem with what we're doing. We've just now gone down under Austria because of our lower standard of living and our relatively lower amount of prestige. We may want to try to beat that back because I would like to get to the top. This has actually just been pointed out to me by my chat. How could my wood be being stolen? It's because 9,000 is being traded away. And that might sound like a bad thing, but first of all, I make $1 bajillion from this, or pounds, or whatever the hell the currency is, 10k. But also, it lowers the availability of wood within the local market, making everyone's standard of living worse, which is something I want for some reason. I was just about to lower the tax on transportation. Increase the tax, and the problem is I just realized it's used by rich people, not poor people. So I want to keep it cheap. All right, we get an obligation with the US now because we're gonna... Oh no! Oh god. I thought I was joining America. Okay, actually this is really good because this is gonna open the American market. I'm gonna do that because then I can trade like cotton and stuff. Let's go. Okay, whoopsie. America now has Great Britain on it. That's not... Oh, they abandoned them. Everything's fine. No one panic. I'll be honest. I may have made a mistake. The American troops are skirmish infantry. The literal first battle, and the Americans blunder. I don't understand. The Americans are losing. We've got line infantry from half a century ago against a bunch of Americans with proper trained skirmish infantry, and we're obliterating them. How? Okay, super lucky. Just got a duel event. Click right through it. The leader of the gentry has died and been replaced by Vasily Zavoyev. Actually, our admiral. He's loved. Oh, yes. But also... he's a royalist. He strongly endorses the monarchy, so they're going to be super happy with me. I can get them towards noblesse oblige and get aristocrat investment. This is so weird because it's just not at all how I normally play Vicky. I'm normally like trying to build up my consumers industry, But I actually don't want to. I want to make clothes really expensive. I want to keep stuff hard to buy. I want to keep groceries semi-rare, so they're only really bought by capitalists. I want to make everybody super poor all the time. And it's working. Crazy. Oh, a peace treaty. They write peace. You guys suck. Come on. Let's change the government up a little bit, because I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of health, trying to get charity hospital. I'm getting real sick and tired of trying to keep up with the amount of wood that we need. My God. All play and no work event. This guy is partying too much, and you can choose to fire him. This dude's an opium addict, cancer survivor, 65-year-old who's partying too much. Get out of here. You're a civilized nation. Oh God, it's time for real history time. France wants to be a bud. Let's go. Intelligentsia keep trying to make secret societies, and I keep slapping them down. I'm gonna keep doing it, smart people. You're lame, I don't like you. And now Spain wants a defensive pact. Oh my God, everybody loves me despite the fact that I'm a monster. I'm terrible. Why do you love me so much? I think it's time we start moving southwards and start taking some of these weird things. There's some funny smoke plant we could be making. Ah, damn, they backed down. I wanted to completely eat them. Bro, this is so weird for me, trying to develop further autocracy and lower standard of living, because it just goes against everything I normally do playing Vicky. I'm normally so determined to, like, improve textiles and furniture and make everyone's lives better, make all of our goods cheaper so that everyone can circulate money in the economy, but no, I'm trying to make it harder for them. I'm trying to keep people poor, and this is so weird. It just doesn't feel right. Weird, but it works. It's actually not terrible. I mean, obviously, I would be doing much better if I was actually allowing people to have the vote and stuff. But this is interesting. I'm trying to make sure it stays below 10. I know what I'll do. I'll put like service taxes on goods if it gets too problematic. It's so weird. Just sitting peacefully and quietly, colonizing Africa, and Britain is having to fight a small nation, and they want me to join, and I get a treaty port. I want to see what happens here. Like, ooh. Then I could colonize. They're also currently fighting another war against Burma. Whoa. France and China are on their side. Yes, because we're so distracted, they're not defending, so we're just gonna win. All right. Egalitarianism. Oh, I don't want that. Gross. Oh God, the cat's found the hat. No. Ah, that's mine. Okay, I've lost almost 200,000 men, but that's fine because they're actually losing. They're losing war exhaustion constantly. I'm gonna beat the British. Me and Turkana. Oh good, they invaded my capital, sort of for free. I can see why the Russians moved their capital to Moscow. Alright, at long last we win. We get a treaty port. And I assumed that would have... Oh. They only conquered a state in a pure line, so I can't actually colonize them back. Austria-Hungary is yellow. I hate it. I want East Galicia. I could just take it. I have literally never done this before. Finally got official nationality. I always liberalize over every other nation. I've never actually got this. All hail the Tsar. Russian people are supreme and get... Oh my God, assimilation. Yeah, loyalism. Why, Persia? Why would you think it's a good idea to defend Khiva? You fool. I love the stern picture of this really old man just telling off these silly Persians daring to resist us. Like an old grandfather chastising you. And look, he's even blundered as well. After having taken a nice big chunk of Persia, I'm basically now just going to ruin all of their industrialization. I'd like to officially complain to Paradox. My ruler is way too bald. I'm starting to very gradually notice how being autocratic and having very stupid pops is a problem. I can't research anything worth a damn, and I'm not making much money because there's not a lot of, like, effective taxation going on. I'm losing a lot. My standard of living has just increased to 10. I don't want that. That's too good. I think we're going to have to keep exporting some. We're just going to have to keep making it so that everything is difficult to achieve and everything is expensive and terrible. All right. Just call me British because I've got a plan. I am making a lot of funny smoke substance by 800. I'm importing 1,000 from the British. We're going to put that on import tariffs. We're going to import tariff it. It's going to give us tons of money. And then we are going to take over the production of the funny smoke plant. I really wish that my people would let me change to colonial exploitation because I'm not even allowed to migrate. Ooh, the Orthodox Church wants that. Ooh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna move there because that'd be so good to have 10% throughput. So basically, I can't change laws because I've got a massively illegitimate government. I literally am not able to because no one loves me. Okay, Anbean's AI mod is actually pretty good. In Lombardy, they just discovered oil, right? I was like, okay, that's interesting. But they also have 82 cotton plantations. This makes 14,000 fabric. That's mad. Got a civil war. Zanzibar is rebelling. And look at this. This is so annoying. I'm not allowed because I have no generals in the Baltic HQ. Why can't I move them? I have no one in the Baltics. No one lives in the Baltics. Get out of here. Look at all this rubber. Yes. Oh, that's going to be nice. All right, next plan. We're taking Afghanistan. I want them all. There's so many funny smoke plantations. I need it. Come to Papa. By far the most important thing though is pump jacks at long last. This is going to massively improve so much of what I make. And oil. And this is what I've been looking for the whole time. Oil discovered. Oh, in Dagestan. And time to become the #1 oil producer of the entire goddamned world. Well, I wanted to take Afghanistan because there's lots of fun things for me, but everyone in this entire region got involved, so now we're fighting Persia, Kokand, and Kalat, and the Punjabs. But it's okay, I'm stronger than all of them put together. There is 60 oil rigs in Azerbaijan. How did I miss that? Oh my god. Okay, the Afghanistani people are actually kind of throwing their entire country at me. They are using sticks and stones and swords, but I'm dying, so let's bring some more troops. I just got the achievement Poppy Dock. I didn't even know you could get this as an achievement. Have a level 8 port and export 2,500 units of opium. Oh babe, I've just made a terrible discovery. I'm trying to base my economy off of the oil. Oil has capitalists. No, they all join the industrialists. And then the engineers and machinists all join the trade union. My standard of living is starting to go up. No. The people may hate me, but my god, do they love Baldy. Really wish I could get militarized police force. It'd be so much better. And it'd be so good. But I can't because my people will not allow me to pass anything because we're so illegitimate. And all the other options are even more illegitimate. And you're not allowed to pass a law if you're illegitimate. I'm basically at a point where my people are so weak and so pissed that they are literally never gonna let me pass a law, even to make the government more legitimate. Everyone hates it. It's finally happened. Our first actual revolution is on its way. The intelligentsia and the rural folk. They're finally about to do something. All right, there we go. I've got 10 pages of construction nearly entirely of barracks, just in case I have to conscript just the entire country and destroy rebels. I'm not so happy about my standard of living. I was trying to keep it below 10. It's currently 11.7. I think I need to just make a radical change and start like making life really hard for people, like really challenging. I think I gotta start doing a consumption tax on grain. Problem is it costs 500 authority, and I just don't think I can afford that. But once pan-nationalism is done, I'm gonna get 10% authority. Maybe I can do it then. Oh no, people are getting ideas. People are beginning to think that they might have liberal revolution. Oh god, they're changing their ideology to radical. This is very frustrating. My standard of living is now at 12.1. I think I need to do something drastic. I gotta make less. I've just gotta produce less. And I think the only way to produce less to lower standard of living and cause hunger, to just remove fertilizers. This is gonna actively hurt people. People are gonna actually starve. The industrialists and the trade unions are attempting to cause a revolution. There it is. That's not good. Time to fight a civil war. I'm not sure I'm going to win. Okay, even with a blunder, we are beating them. We might be able to beat. One thing is if we can just finish with Franz Edward, if we can finish the Afghans, we can move the forces and then start assault. Everyone is just taking advantage of me now. Now I have an ANU uprising. Dude, you can have it, honestly. Oh my god. It just happened instantly. Ah. Over. We are now losing 1 million monies. Actually went okay. Oh my god, France has just fallen to a revolution, as has Britain. And Austria. 3 of the major great powers of the world. I'm just desperately trying to get the next tech to further suppress my people. People are starting to become a bit Radical. Also, I look away for 10 seconds and the most cursed thing in the world. How am I ever going to be #1 GDP now? That's just tragic. Okay, it's springtime of peoples. Oh my god, I didn't even realize, but my king died. I don't even think I got an event. I now have Peter Romanov, and not only is he a jingoist, he's a member of the gentry. Oh, this means I can pass laws. And I can finally start to fix things. I am currently losing half a bajillion money per millisecond, but that's just not like a... Alright, finally, the kind of goal of this playthrough? Outlawed dissent. This gives us authority. People just sort of do what I tell them to do more. We're #2, and we do have semi-permanent revolutions ongoing. Almost 1900. Our standard of living is below 12. I think the only way that we can carry on is if we start World War I. Me against France and Germany. This doesn't crush the entirety of my standard of living. I don't know what will. Okay, also they have trench infantry and I don't, so I'm running at them with post-Napoleonic skirmish infantry. Bloody Sharp and his chosen men running against a bunch of fully equipped trench soldiers. Interestingly, I seem to be able to attack much faster than them, so even though they have 2 times my troops and more technology and are generally better in every way, I just keep hitting them and eventually they start falling down. Oh my god, I just realized that France is currently in the midst of a proletarian revolt. I've done it. We're back below 10 standard of living. It's beautiful. Alright, I think we're looking at the end. I think this is it, my friends. Look at this, I'm attacking 448 brigades. Why? I am currently bankrupt and getting more and more bankrupt by the second. I am at 9.2 current standards of living across my country, and we are #3 in the great power, having lost over 1,500 prestige in this conflict alone. The great hunger is here. It is the springtime of peoples, and I have been fighting revolution after revolution. I pronounce this country done. I think that's it. I'm happy I hit my goal of maintaining autocracy until the latter part of the game. I was kind of hoping to win this war and maybe like be #1 while autocratic, but now that I'm bankrupt, my defense is going to go down further and further until eventually the Germans just push me back. This war is never going to end. I mean, we're already at over 4 million total casualties. This is hell. I'm going to call it here. Thank you so very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you do leave a like and comment what kind of things you would have done so as to make autocratic Russia even more powerful. Definitely subscribe for more Vic3 videos and other ones just like this. Thank you so much for watching. I was Aldrahill and I will continue to be. This has been Victoria 3, making the world a worse place.